fitness and getting in shape, those are always top New Year's resolutions, but they're not always easy to keep. So here to help is Evan Strewler. He's the head performance physiologist at Edina-based Human Powered Health. Evan, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Explain to us, what is Human Powered Health?
Yeah, so Human Powered Health is a health and human performance company, and we are a lab based in Edina, and we do health and human performance testing. So think of physiological assessments to kind of set baselines for health and wellness checks or fitness goals that you may have set for yourself.
Okay, you mentioned baseline testing. Tell us more about the baseline testing.
Yeah, so one of the baseline tests we do is use this hand dynamometer, which is looking at grip strength, which is a longevity measure. So based on your grip strength and numbers in your grip strength over the course of your lifespan, it kind of tells us how long are we going to stay active and be able to do activities of daily living. So if we can't carry our groceries, we don't really have freedom in how we live.
I didn't think about that, because I'm wondering just what can grip strength tell you about me or about AJ?
Yeah, so there's a couple different things. One, just longevity and lifespan, but two is, what are our disparities between left and right hands? So we did AJ's off stage before in the commercial break, and we're going to test the other hand just to see, does he have a great disparity between left and right? And what is that potential risk of injury that could come from that?
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, we're going to test. So we did my left hand before.
Yep. So we're going to do your right hand now, and we're going to see what we got.
I wonder, because you're a lefty.
I'm a lefty.
I wonder
lefty.
What's stronger? Huh, okay.
I'm stronger than yesterday. Okay, you ready?
All right, so you're going to hang on to that, AJ. You go ahead and squeeze that as hard as you can. Squeeze.
I'm squeezing. I'm squeezing. Okay.
You're good.
I'm good.
So
what we learned?
We learned that there is a little bit of a disparity.
Here we go.
But only about 5 pounds of pressure.
5 pounds.
So that's not bad.
So which side is he the Hulk on?
He's the Hulk on his left side.
Okay. Yes,
dominant.
Because I'm left-handed.
Yeah, right.
Dominant. And you find that your dominant hand, you are more likely to be stronger?
Yeah, for most people, their dominant hand is going to be stronger. In small cases, sometimes their off dominant hand is the stronger side, because they're a little bit more dexterity on their dominant side.
Okay. So one of the things that I think is a good way to explain what you do is you recently did a story here with WCCO about a high school team that they had to jump on a mat. And these girls were jumping on a mat, and you could tell from their jump which ones of them might be tentative, which ones might be injured, which ones might not be feeling to their fullest potential. And that's just an indication of all these different measurements that you can take and tell us more about our bodies.
Yeah, so we've got a multitude of different assessments, but one we did was we used force plates to analyze female soccer players throughout the course of the season to understand how their body's adapting to the course of the demands of the season, right? Are they improving their performance? Are they stalled in performance? Or are we seeing a decrease in performance, which to us shows that potential signs of injury are on the rise? And how do we step in and intervene to give coaches information to protect these individuals, not only during their high school careers, but throughout the rest of their life?
Human Powered Health, really quick, is this more for teams? Is this more for individuals? Is it both people who can come, or what?
Yeah, it's for both. So we work with teams, but we also want to work with individuals that just want to improve their health and human performance throughout the course of their life.
Right. I mean, you consider this, like we're talking about resolutions, like this is more of a journey than specific goals.
Yeah, I mean, we all have specific goals we want to attain, but something we want to think about is you know, if we don't attain those goals in this 2025 year, think about it as a journey. It's a journey to that goal that we're working on, and there may be setbacks throughout the course of the year. We understand we all have to live life, and things will take us off that path, but how do we get back on and keep focused? And we use data and metrics to be able to help guide people throughout that journey.
Really quick, if people want more information, where can they get more information, Evan?
Yeah, they can go to humanpoweredhealth.com and look at all of the services we offer. We've got different packages for people through all different metrics, and then they can also look at individual services to come see us.
Great, awesome. Well, Evan, thanks so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.